welcome to my channel. I'm just a girl who's enthusiastic about makeup and positivity. When I say positivity, I mean bringing people up, not pushing people down. Being mean is not cool. Awesome people are not mean, so be kind all the time. Today I'm here with a very special collab video. I was invited to do this very special video by my awesome friend Jennifer Miller, aka Amethyst Winters is what her channel name is on here, so please go check her out. We are doing, since May is Mental Health Awareness Month, we are doing a mental health awareness collab. It is an issue that I believe touches many people's lives. It affects people every single day. I know it affects her on a personal level. It affects me on a personal level because I suffer from anxiety and depression and OCD. So mental health awareness is something I am very much all about. I do not think that you should be ashamed to admit if you need help. I'm all about, if you want to go see a therapist, go see a therapist. I'll be honest, at the moment I am currently seeing a therapist again, and you know, it's a great decision because sometimes you do just need that mental health check, and I believe that it is so important to do mental health checks. There are tons of people doing this collab, so there's the hashtag in my title, which says mental health awareness. If you just click on that hashtag, it'll bring up all the women who are doing this collab. Please go check out their videos because they have amazing stories and they're amazing women, and you definitely should just give them some love because they are awesome. So the colors that Jennifer wants us to use for this collab are blue and teal. So the palette that I decided to use was my Violet Voss Sugar Crystals palette because right here are these three colors: Mint Choco, Blue Raz, and Jelly Bean. And I think these two kind of here together might make more of a teal. On their own, they're more of a green and more of a blue, but I think together they might be a little more tealish, and this is definitely a purple. So that is what we are going to work with. And then I'm also going to use a Multichrome from Notoriously, Morbid. It is called Delirium, and it is so cool. It switches from a blue to a purple, so I thought that would be great to kind of tie in. Also, I apologize if you hear a buzzing noise. It is really hot in my room right now, so I have a tiny fan going because I'm just dying, and I will try and edit it out as much as I can, but if you do hear it, I do apologize. I couldn't do the video without it. I was just getting like really overheated, so. They call like mental health the invisible disease because it is true. It's a disease that many people suffer from, but you can't see it like other ailments, but it is there, and there's such a stigma around it. I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh well, if you have a mental illness you kind of just have to deal with it, and you know, that's not the case. Your mental health, when you suffer from a condition, can really get in the way of your life. I know this for a fact. I've suffered from depression and anxiety for most of my life. It has gotten in the way of my life. I talked about this about like last year. I have OCD. I also, before I developed actual OCD, my anxiety was diagnosed as obsessive compulsive anxiety disorder because I just think about everything that's like terrible. And it actually manifested itself into actual OCD, which I currently still have. I've been battling it for about 9 years now. It's really awful. It's very, it does impede on my life. It's not something that's easy to deal with, because you have to do these rituals and these things that just don't make any sense. But in a way, I guess it's how I take out my anxiety. I'm like, well, if I check the stove like, you know, such and such amount of times before I go to bed or before I leave the house, then, you know, that this won't be so bad. Like, it's just, it doesn't make any sense, and then it's just, it is what it is. I don't know really anybody who suffers from OCD like I do, so it's really hard to explain it to people, because when people hear OCD they just automatically think, oh, you like to put things like in order, like you like to have everything like color organized or really neat, and it's like, no, that's not what I have. But yeah, I mean, mental health covers such a wide variety of things. Like, I mean, it's ADD, ADHD, depression, anxiety, bipolar, schizophrenia. I mean, so many things fall under the umbrella of mental health awareness, and it's such a shame that there is such a stigma about it because, you know, you can't help what you have. And I think that, you know, you shouldn't be ashamed to get help if you need help. I know it definitely, going to therapy and being on medication has definitely made my life better. That's why I always talk about in the beginning of my video about being kind and stuff all the time, because you just don't know what somebody is thinking. Like, they could already be feeling like a really big failure and they hate themselves and they're having a really terrible day, and then, you know, you just say something really mean to somebody just because you feel like being a jerk, and you could ruin their day to the point where they decide they no longer want to be here. Like, you're the last straw, and you just don't know what your words can do to somebody. So just, that's why I always say be kind all the time. You just don't know. Some of you who follow me on Instagram may have known back in December, my cousin had passed away right before Christmas. It was actually because she took her own life, and it was because of mental illness, and it was really devastating, because she was such a wonderful person. And she was the perfect example of, you don't know what someone's going through just based on looking at their Facebook and their outer appearance, because she seemed like she was, you know, had everything. She was beautiful. You know, she was living life to her the best. She had a happy family, you know, she had lots of friends, but, you know, mental illness unfortunately was eating at her, and it eventually, she couldn't deal with it anymore, and, you know, she's in a better place now. But that's what I was trying to get at before with, you know, you just don't know. You can't judge people just, but, you know, you think they look like they're having this great life. You don't know what's going on with other people. So just really be kind, be compassionate. Think about other people besides yourself. Sometimes think about other people's feelings. You know, things don't need to end up like that. So I'm just going to go in with my NYX Faux Whites liner in the color Baby Powder. I felt like that got really, really sad and dark. I mean, I apologize about that, but we are talking about mental health, and, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to think if there's anything like really stupid that I've done recently. I mean, there is, because I usually do something really stupid every single day that makes me laugh, and not like stupid in a degrading way, like where you're like, I'm stupid. It's stupid, and like, it was so funny it was stupid. But now I can't think of anything. I can't do this on camera. Hold on. I mean, we should know by now that I cannot do my waterline on camera. I don't even know why I try. We got a new cat. His name is Eli. We adopted him from my neighbor because unfortunately she passed away. She was elderly. She had dementia. It's still sad though. And he's adorable. His name is Eli. I'll pop a picture right here. He's a little chonker. He's about 10 years old. His name was Eli. That's what he had been called. So we're not going to change it because he's known that name for 10 years. And plus it's such a cute name on him. but he's really feeling at home now. He's lived here for a couple, maybe like 2 weeks now. My cat Layla she hasn't done anything to him. She, like, the first day we had him, she literally did nothing. Like, they stayed in the same room together and she didn't do anything. Now she kind of just stares at him intimidatingly, and like she'll kind of like pounce on him a little bit, like go to pounce on him and he'll run away. Like, I don't know if she's trying to play with him. But they're not killing each other, so that's good. I still think like she doesn't know what to make of him, because for like almost 7 years she had been the only cat in the house. So now it's like, what's going on? Why is there another one here? But I think in the end they will be besties, which is what I'm hoping is gonna happen. Okay, so this is my finished look right here. I just decided to be completely bold, and I put on some lashes, and then I went in with this NARS liquid lipstick in the color Lowrider to, you know, really just be completely bold and, yeah, be really bright. So I'm not going out today, so it's okay. If I was going out, I probably wouldn't have put the lashes on, and I definitely would have put a more neutral lip on, but I probably wouldn't have done this bright of an eye look anyway. I don't know. It's like, I mean, it's not completely unwearable. It is really bright. And the lipstick really enhances the brightness. But yeah, so I again want to thank Amethyst Winters, aka Jennifer Miller, for inviting me to be a part of this really important collab. Again, please check out the hashtag and check out all the women who did this collab. They are really, really amazing, and they are so deserving of your love. In my description box below, I'm going to list some links and a whole bunch of hotlines that help with some mental health issues, in case you are needing some help with something and you are just looking out and you know, you just want to reach out to somebody, and maybe you don't want to reach out to someone you know, but you need to speak to somebody. Please give, you know, one of those hotlines a call. You can even send me a message. You know, you're never alone. I'm always here. I would rather you speak to me than speak to nobody. You know, I always feel that telling somebody definitely does help. Yeah, so anyway, that is it for this video. So if you liked this video, please feel free to give it a like. If you really, really like this video, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to do neither one of those things, that is totally fine. I get it. I know I'm not one of the cool kids, but that's okay. I still thank you so much for stopping by and spending this minute with me. I really, really appreciate it. I will still send you tons of happy thoughts and positive vibes your way just for stopping by, so thank you. As always, I will have everything that I'm wearing on my face, as well as my Twitter and Instagram handles listed below in case you'd like to follow me there. I post pictures of looks that I do not film, as well as pictures of my pets, and I think they are adorable, but of course we are all biased when it comes to our fur babies, but oh well. So anyway, from one makeup lover to another, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and remember, be you, do you, love you. Bye!